Hello all students, welcome back. So I'm here with one more program from this chapter. Let us see what we can do with this program and let us try to do justice to this program, and hopefully this program is not that difficult. Okay. So the program reads like this. Consider the following string str1 equal to global warming. Okay. Write statements in Python to do two things. First, to display the string in reverse. Okay, and second, to replace all occurrences of a with star. Okay, does not seem that difficult, so let us start with the same. Here there is no need to take any input from the user because the program is directly telling that take input as a string str1 equal to global warming. Okay, so I'll just copy up this thing, and so str1 is ready. No need to take any input because the program is directly telling that string name should be str1 and the content of the string should be global warming. So it is safe to not take any input. Now first question is to display the string in reverse. Now if you refer to the live class on Saturday, you must be knowing how to print reverse of a string. Still I will give you one demo first of all. First what I will do, I will, you can say, print this string in straightforward order. Okay, so that you know, for I in range, what we are doing, 0 comma length of string. What is the name of the string? str1, and we are just printing string name str1 of I, and I hope this does the job. So you can see all contents are there in a proper manner. So this is printing of each content of the string in a straightforward manner. But here we have to print in reverse. So if you remember the syntax that I explained in the live class, here there is one more you can say hidden argument which we are not using, that is 1. Now what is the meaning of this 1? That after 0, when the loop is executed the first time, after 0 we will add 1. So the next iteration of the loop, value of I will be 1. Again we will add 1. Next iteration of the loop, value of I will be 2. Again we will add 1. Next iteration of the loop, value of I will be 3, and so on. This is the use of this, and this 1 is also referred to as step counter. Okay, step counter. Step counter will tell us how many number of digits to add. Okay, so not an issue. Now let us come back to the program. I want to print all the data in reverse order. So obviously this loop will not work, this loop will not work. But as I explained to you in the live class, whenever we want to print anything in reverse, step counter will be -1. Because we are going back in the backward direction. Reverse means what? I want to print the last character first, and I want to, you can say, every time go back one character. Now if you had seen the, what you can say, introductory video of traversing a string, suppose I take a strings that B, B, P, S. There are two ways to traverse. Okay, there are two ways to traverse. One is forward traversing, 0, 1, 2, 3, and one is backward traversing or reverse traversing. And reverse traversing, what we will do here, from the backward, -1, -2, -3, and -4. I hope you remember this point, and my data is scattered little bit. I hope it is understandable to all of you. Okay, -1, -2, -3, and -4. This is forward traversing and backward traversing togetherly. Okay, why I am doing this? So that you are able to understand this program well. Forward traversing starts with 0, 1, 2, 3. Backward traversing or reverse traversing starts with -1, and it starts reading the data from the back. That is what we specifically want here. Okay, so till now whenever we were specifying the loop, our first number was 0 because I wanted to read the data from the front. That is why we took 0. But now I want to read the data from the back, so it will be -1. Okay. What was the second argument we were normally taking? We were taking length of the string. So let us try length of the string. That is also there. Okay, but definitely it will not work. Definitely it will not work. Okay, because length of the string also we want to append in a proper manner. So what I will do to the length of the string, first let me explain. If it works properly, I will explain. Minus length of the string minus 1. Okay, because why I did this, let us explain now only. Normally when we execute the loop in a positive manner, what I am writing, suppose length is 10, so I am writing 0 comma 10. Okay, we suppose length is 10, what I am writing, 0 comma 10, and you know how the loop executes, starting value comma ending value plus 1, correct. But here, because I am going in the reverse direction, my length has to be reverse. So that is why what I am doing, length, suppose the length of this string is, I am not calculating correctly, but let it be 10. Okay, so what will this do, minus of length is 10, so here I will get minus 10 minus 1, that means minus 11. So what I am doing, I am converting the entire structure into negative, nothing else I am doing specially. Okay, when we were executing the loop normally, what was the, you can say, argument, 0 comma 10 comma 1, normally comma 1 we were not specifying, but now we are trying to read the loop from backwards, so everything will be negative. So that is why minus 1 comma minus 10 minus 1, that is minus 11. One extra we are taking because loop will terminate one character early, that you know. What is the range, you can say, for, you can say, syntax, starting value comma ending value plus 1. What is the range syntax in case of what you can say, forward traversing, starting value comma ending value plus 1. Okay, but in case of backward it is reverse, starting value comma ending value minus 1. Okay, so that is why I am specifying this minus 1. And what is the use of this minus 1? That means I will go back every character at the time. Let us see and let us hope it works. Yeah, as you can see, everything is printed in reverse. As you can see, everything is printed in reverse. So my job is half done. Why it is half done? I do not like this. I do not like that all my input output should be there in different lines. Okay, so first of all I will have some formatting. Say I will write print, let us say as we did in the previous program, I will just write str1, nothing special, fine. So let us keep this differentiator here also. Now, as I told you, I do not like this. I do not like that this data is printed in this haphazard manner, line by line. So I will take use of a temporary string. Let my temporary string be s. Okay, as we did in the previous program, we will keep on appending s equal to s plus str of I. And outside the loop again, I will take this decorative material, and my string is s, so I will print s here. Okay, now I hope everything will work properly, and you can observe entire string is printed in reverse. And because I am using a temporary string and I am keeping on joining the string, now instead of separate lines, my output is there in a single line. Okay, I already explained you how this is working in the palindrome program or in the next previous program, that you can have a look at that. Now second part is to replace the occurrence of a with star. Very simple, very simple. I will directly go for print str1 is the main string, dot replace. What I want to replace, I want to replace occurrence of a with star, okay, and I am very sure it will work in the first occurrence. And as you can see, wherever a, or you can say a was encountered, it is replaced with a star. Okay students, so this was a very small program, but I am making you, you can say, practice more and more programs even in the live videos, so that logic development is more proper, and that is what is more important in computer science. So that would be all from my side for this video.